When making YouTube videos, should you go in and create shorter based content or longer form content? Stay tuned, I'll give you some insight. All right, so if you're starting a YouTube channel, you might wonder, hey, do I do some shorter videos or do I do longer videos? Which one should I stick to? Absolutely, it really just depends on a few factors. So I want to share with you some thoughts on, okay, short videos versus long videos. So you might be creating videos here and you got some short videos here that you've made and you've got a few longer videos. So the longer videos obviously take up people's more time, but what this allows you to do is if you've got some longer videos, it definitely increases your watch time. And the more watch time that you have, that kind of helps fuel the channel. So that helps you increase and grow. With shorter videos, though, the attention span is quick. So people that are interested in a quick answer, quick solution, this is fantastic and great. And they'll be back for your videos because they want something quick and fast. So you have to recognize that there's really different types of people out there. So because there's different types of people, some people like watching, 30-minute shows. And other people want to watch a 2-hour movie. They have a different preference. There's different type of audience. So it really just depends on your person and demographic. And I think if you look at just in total of what you've got going on and you look at maybe an 80-20% split, I often find that on YouTube, people's attention span, and just in normal society, it's just been going kind of down and down with time, right? We used to have a much greater attention span where we could knit and crochet, and most people would just do a lot of work outside for a much longer period of time. Now, maybe that's a 2-hour thing, and then we take a break, we do something else, and then we'll get back to it 2 hours later. So depending on your audience, you have to recognize that are they the people that have a shorter attention span? Or do they have a longer focus muscle? And if they have a longer attention span, the subject matter is complex, then you'll want to create more of the 80-20 rule with longer form content. But if they have a short attention span, then switch this around and do more shorter videos. On YouTube, I do find that people are just getting started, and if they're getting started, if they're kind of new, if they're starting out, if they just want a quick tip, we'll probably stick to more shorter form content. And then what you do is the longer form content, this will be more the paid because this goes into details. So it's not to say that you can't have longer videos, but I'd say balance it out. And if you balance it out, then some of the other longer form content, you turn that into a sellable product, or some kind of course or a one-on-one coaching session or something along those lines. Because the people that are interested in, let's say, a 45-minute in-depth item with you or connection, they're really looking for, in a way, a paid kind of relationship. It's paid content, assistance, maybe brainstorming, whatever it is. It's now getting into the depth of things. And once you get into depth and you have some deep multi-dimensional things you're looking at from different angles, that really can be a little more mind-boggling, and that's what people are often willing to pay for. If you're just doing some quickies, hey, doing a DIY video, hey, here's a quick tip, here's how you don't burn your burgers, here's how you do this and this and this, then in that case, you might want to stick to short-form content, as an 80-20 rule. I think it's wise and important to still go in and create some mixed content, because if you only do long-form content, the people who want some quick things are going to get bored with your content. Or if you just do only short form content, you're not going to attract the people that are interested in a product or service, because those are the people that actually want some depth of information. So understand you need to have both, but having that balance and mix, it's really a tough thing until you work with your clientele, viewers, visitors, and customers to really experience what is it that they want and what's a nice appropriate balance for them. So in either case, looking at all those things and looking at those factors will give you a better range and ideas of how to structure your content, but play with things. So if you've got, let's say, 10 videos that are scheduled to play out, maybe 6 of those will be short form, 2 of those will be medium, a little bit longer, and 2 more will be longer form content. And if we were to do a breakdown of this and we take a look at this, how much time do we give our videos? So time for videos. And if you do, let's say, 10 videos, you got 6 videos that might be 8 minutes or less. you might do 2 videos that are, let's say, between 10 to 20 minutes. And you might do 2 videos that are, 20 plus minutes. So maybe somewhere between 20 minutes and, let's say, 40 minutes or so. So now you've got kind of a range and kind of keeping that ratio. If you find the long content's a little more difficult, then what you could do is, let's say, do 7 of these, 3 of these, and kind of something along those lines. Now you got 11 videos. So maybe just do 2 of these and you got 1 of those. And now you got kind of 10 videos there. So mix and match kind of your ratio of what makes sense for you. And some months you might have more shorter form content. Other times you might have more longer form content. Play with the balance and just see what is it that works for you. So do I stack a ton of short form videos? So this is short videos. Or do I do, long videos? What's the appropriate balance for you and your channel? And once you kind of find that balance, you'll tweak it here and there, month after month. And some months you might have a little bit more longer form. Other times you might have a little bit more shorter form. It also depends on you. What is it that you like to film? Because that ultimately will also dictate kind of the content that you'll have available. Because if you don't like filming long form content, you just get worn out, then you might just not be able to do that. Anyways, I want to thank you so much for joining me. Feel free to grab some great freebies on our website at backstageincome.com. There's a lot of great tutorials and freebies there that you could download. Also by clicking this link here. Remember to subscribe to the channel over here. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you in the next episode.